So clearly, something is shifting.
Not in a dramatic movie montage, we woke up transformed way, but in that quieter, deeper way where you realize, oh, we don't actually want to live the same year again.
Hell no.
No.
And weirdly, the timing lined up almost too perfectly.
Because right as we made this decision to reset, to come back to ourselves, back into sobriety, the sky basically hit the refresh button too.
We've got the Lunar New Year, which is literally about new cycles. We've got a new moon, which is all about setting intentions. And then just casually, a solar eclipse.
Yeah, real casually throwing it in there.
Which in astrology is like the universe saying, cool, we're not tweaking things, we're redirecting you.
So whether you believe in astrology, cosmic timing, or just love the symbolism of a fresh start, this moment feels like an invitation.
Not to become new people overnight, but to step into the next version of ourselves on purpose.
So let's talk about what this reset energy actually means. What's happening in the sky right now, and why it feels like so many of us are being nudged into a new chapter, whether we planned it or not. This is Kay.
And I'm Ray.
And
we're the Reform Party Girls. Not because we got it all figured out.
But because we're done lying to ourselves.
This podcast is about sobriety, relapse, wild stories, hard truths, and choosing to try again.
We're not perfect, we're not gurus, and we're definitely not done. But we're honest. Okay, Ray, I need to know, do you feel like this reset snuck up on you, or do you feel like you've been heading toward it for a while?
Honestly, a bit of both. Like, part of me knew something had to change, but I didn't expect it to all line up at once.
Same. It feels like we made this really personal decision together. In January, we just kind of woke up and felt like we needed to change. Yeah. And then now the universe is like, oh, good, we're doing that now. And hit the global reset button.
Right? Like, we didn't plan a spiritual reboot, but we suddenly were in one.
Yeah, here we are. So let's talk about what's happening now in the sky, in our lives, and why this moment feels like such a turning point.
Yeah, because whether you believe in astrology or not, something about this timing just feels, like, significant.
It really does. I mean, if you look at, beginning of January, a month and a half ago, kind of when the decision that we each had to get sober again happened, it kind of like felt like it needed to happen, and we're in a place that we wanted to change. We wanted this year to be very different than last year.
Yeah, and it's funny. Again, of course, how we're connected, how we both decided at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go into it thinking, oh, I bet Kaylee wants to be sober as well. I just, had enough. And so it's kind of funny that you felt the same way.
I really did. And this last month has been really good for me. We talked about it in the last episode, how just this time around it feels different. And I think that's natural for when you get sober and you have, a dance back into chaos, and I think it's normal for everyone to kind of hit that path. Yeah. You don't meet a lot of people where their sobriety is linear and just a straight line. I think it always is a little bit rocky and up and down. Yeah. Not to say it was super rocky. I just know that this time is super different, and it feels like with everything happening on February 17th here, it's just kind of recharges and resets that determination. Like, the universe is showing that this is right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's all about resets and, saying goodbye, and, the year of the snake, and in the lunar year, which is 2025 in the Chinese New Year, is all about shedding kind of that old skin right? And look at like where we were and what we're shedding, and a bit of a rebirth going into this new year, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
What do you feel for yourself is what you learned? Like what did you kind of learn about last year?
Well, like what I've learned, because you know how I kept saying how I kept beating myself up for like relapsing and going back into it?
Yeah.
I feel stronger this time, so now I don't feel so bad because I'm like grateful for that experience, because now going into it, and we talked about this last time, is I know what to expect, and if I get those triggers and those feelings again, and I don't know, it's definitely different this time. I feel stronger.
Yeah.
And like even like every weekend waking up in the morning and just feeling so fucking good. And like I'm getting so much shit done. Like we were talking about before we started the podcast, like I've been waking up at like 4:30, anywhere between 4:30 and 6 in the morning. So I'll just get up and like I'll work on my online course, and like I'm fucking getting shit done now, and like it just feels so good, and like I'm starting to feel that creative side of me come out again, like because before like I wasn't really a crafty person. I didn't really have at-home hobbies or craft type things I did, but now I'm doing stuff like that, and it's like,
what are
nice.
you doing?
But it's nothing like super like crafty, but like I'm just making these little signs to hang up at the studio that has like our like logo, because a lot of people when they first come to my classes, they don't know where the studio is or which room it's in. So we have a bunch of people like their first time showing up, like, oh, it took me a hard time to find this place, or like there's no logo or anything because we're renting the studio space, so we don't have our actual logo
like
up.
Branding up. Yeah.
And funny story while we're talking about this, totally off topic.
That doesn't sound like us at all. We never do that.
But on Thursday I was teaching class, and we're all doing these new moves. We're all upside down, and our asses are in the air. And like this one teenage boy walks in. He must have came into the wrong door. Obviously, he walked in. He's like, "Oh shit, close the door!" And while there's a bunch of women on poles and
with
their
the
asses
butts hanging out there.
So that also made me want to make these signs. So it has the logo, and then I'm gonna flip it around. One says like, "Please wait," and the other side will say like, "Please come in," or "Come on in," or something, so people know that's our studio with like what to expect, and so there's not teenage boys walking in while we're upside down with our asses in the air.
Well, it's like it's productivity and feeling good about it. It's replacing that dopamine kick. I find, when you're drinking and doing drugs, you have that short-term hit of dopamine, and your body gets really accustomed to it. And I've read a lot about it, that you need to relearn and reintroduce and train your brain back into just naturally making it and learning that high. And it's fun. It feels good in a different way, where it's like you don't get guilty for having fun. You don't get high and then have like a big crash. You're like, you can look and be like, I did that. I feel good.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Not feeling guilty for having fun. Yeah.
No, right? There's no punishment for being like, oh, I had fun last night, but then it comes with all these consequences.
Yes.
I mean, you even said, you came in and you're like, hey, you rearranged your room. And I was like, yeah, I had the burst to feng shui it. And I don't know if you can see, I did a little dream catcher up there. So I've been trying to craft a little bit too, and just fill my time. Because for a brief couple weeks there, I got really stuck scrolling and kind of like the emptiness. I like between work and then my home time. Because for a good chunk of it, I would work, and then I would go drink at the bar after, and I would be at the bar till 2 a.m., and then I would come home, and then I would sleep all day, and then I would just wake up and go to work and do that over again. And now I have so much free time because I'm up earlier, and I don't start work until the afternoon, and now trying to find something to fill that time. And while I was resetting, it was a lot of screen time and scrolling and kind of being like, oh, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. And I finished my first book of the year.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, started going to the gym, and like we're saying, it's just rewarding.
Yes.
It just feels good to be, and there's no one I need to say like, hey, I'm doing these things, because it's all for myself,
Yes.
which is good, and it feels good.
Excuse me.
Have you felt like drinking or
Not
partying at all?
No, not at all. What about you?
No, not at all. I on Tuesday last week, I'd won a $400 tab to a pub, so I won a karaoke contest.
Oh wow!
And I mean,
could you use food or is it just drinks?
we could do food, but imagine first month going back into sobriety after relapsing. That could be like very daunting and scary.
Yes.
But you know me, I absolutely love karaoke.
Yes.
And so I turned it into this big work event, because I was like, if I can't drink, why don't I throw a big party for my working coworkers? And we got a bunch of wigs. I brought my xylophone, my recorders. I got a cowbell, some egg shakers.
Heck yeah.
And that entire night, I didn't once feel like drinking.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it felt really good, because it was that reminder again that I can and we can be fun without it.
Yes.
You kind of forget once you start drinking again.
Yeah.
You start thinking that that's the only way you could be around.
Yeah.
I did kind of go back into that, I remember how annoying drunk people are when you're sober. Like that, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah. Now I remember. It wasn't because I wasn't fun. It's because I can't be around this drinking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I don't want to, even when you brought up your birthday,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to go to the game. I don't want to
There'll be drunk people all over.
Drunk people, loud, annoying people. And like, I don't even watch sports.
Yeah.
And, like, I went out like that time for our friend's birthday because I was drinking and doing drugs.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Fun in quotations, like.
Which I think is cute. I was like thinking, like, what should I do for my birthday? Because you and Mac and me aren't drinking. So the only one would be drinking is Big Al. Yes, everyone. He's still in my life. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I was wondering who that was.
He's still around. Can't get rid of him. But I was like, what do sober people do that's like not going out to the bar? And I was like, my birthday's kind of on a weekend. And I was like, well, I'm not going to Cuba because of all this stuff happening. And I was like, why don't we go to the water park? Yeah. I was like, when was the last time you went? Yeah.
Oh, actually, I know exactly. It was in 2015 when I got my concussion.
Oh my gosh!
I remember I was laid in bed, like for some reason I just wanted to be in water, and I drive myself, like concussed to the water park.
We talked about this, everyone.
I remember laid on the lawn chair, like by the water, thinking, if I stand up, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Like, hey, we are going to write a new story for you. Put the water park.
Should not have been driving. Should not have been to a fucking water park.
No, girl.
But like, I just was not in my like right mind. But
that's drugs and alcohol for you. Oh God. Okay, I'm excited. I was like, ooh, I'll do a water slide.
Yeah.
Little.
Oh my God. All I have is like itty bitty bikinis, so I might have to like buy like a proper bathing suit.
So I think like even just the two of us talking. Like, you look good.
Thank you.
Your energy seems good. Like, the aura around you seems good. And it's just, I feel and see, like, this big shift happening for us. Like, this year just seems so incredibly promising.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
There's something going on, which obviously is going on. Yeah. So a little bit about the year of the horse.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit happening on Tuesday that Kay's going to tell
you
about.
Much
so
about.
Listen up.
So the year of the horse is expected to bring a dynamic energy, which we both have been feeling, that encourages people to take decisive action and pursue their goals with confidence. It is a time for risk-taking, reconnection, and courage, as individuals feel an urge to step into the spotlight after a year of quiet preparation. which seems really fitting, I feel like, for both of us. Even hearing about your goals and how, you don't want to be in an office. That's not your dream. And you're kind of pursuing how to make some of your hobbies and pull realistic, right? Like that is such a good goal, and it seems like you're on the right path to it.
Yeah, I feel it too. Like even like I'm taking like a online course to be a certified personal trainer, and like that feels good as well. Like it also feels good to be learning again. Like doing something productive and like that's gonna benefit me. So
even engaged in it. I feel like sometimes if your mind's not in the spot to learn or soak up or do, it makes it really hard.
Yeah.
And just feels like you're going into it with just really good intentions.
Yeah.
Because this is something that you want. So if you could, the beginning of this year, if you could set yourself a goal that you would want, what would it be? It's a tough question.
That is a tough question. Like, ideally, my goal is to leave the office, but I have to set myself up before I do that. So I think I got to finish my course. Yeah. And then like work at a gym for a bit first, and then build my clientele, and then I eventually like to go off on my own. Yeah.
Do your own personal training with your clients.
So I think that's gonna take, I don't know, like it's hard to gauge. Like I'm so bad at goal setting and like timelines and shit. So I'm gonna say probably roughly maybe 1.5 to 2 years. Yeah. But the way with how fast time is going by, I'm not worried about it. No. Next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, remember when I said this 2 years ago and it's already been 2 years? Like
I learned this. We used to do this at Kraft when I was working there, when I was being a manager, is SMART goals. So it's a way to measure your goals. We're talking about
that in my course.
Are you? Yeah, girl. I just search it up because I was like, I can't remember all of them.
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic,
and time bound.
Time in.
There you go. Even set it smart. Duh. I am so smart. SMRT. Is set them small, right? I think now is a really good time, even for myself, just to set small goals. I read this book. It's called Atomic Habits. Have you read that one?
I listened to the audiobook like years ago. I don't really remember what it was about.
It is just about building good habits, but you don't start by like, oh, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to eat healthy, walk a mile, read a book, not watch TV. You don't because you're going to set yourself up for failure by setting all of that. You start by something small and then you slowly build the habits. Like, okay, I'm going to make my bed in the morning. And then slowly you start making your bed every day, and then you add another one. And it's that way. You don't set yourself up for failure. You slowly start to set yourself up for success. So when you want to reach those bigger and harder goals or dreams that seem far away, you've already pre-prepared yourself to achieve it. So
yeah, that's true.
I know for me right now is getting financially stable and feeling stabilized. I've gotten to a place where my credit's really good. And I was in a good spot before I started drinking, before I relapsed again. But I fell into a hole, not like bad, but I most of my savings I kind of dipped into, and I was bad girl.
Yeah, I feel that same.
And it's hard because you kind of casually go oh, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Until you want to do something, and then you're like, fuck, I'm so broke. Yes. So I think for me, as I'm setting myself a goal, I just opened up a TFSA. Mac, he's super big into investing. I don't want to invest, but I want to have some money, and then maybe slowly I'll start doing some investment returns. But I want to have $6,000 saved up for my trip I want to do in September. So that gives me about 6 months, so about $1,000 a month, which should be easy. And then I want to do $1,000 a month into my savings as well, and then keep my credit card paid off. So that's kind of like my financial goals, because I've just never really felt financially responsible. I don't think that's something I've ever been taught.
None of us are.
Yeah.
It's funny. I just fucking posted a meme the other day on Instagram, like talking, hey teacher, can you teach me about taxes? And
Right?
it's like, shut the fuck up and go line dance.
Yeah. Learn how to do the hokey pokey
Shut the
in
fuck up
gym.
and go line dance.
Yeah. God, isn't that the truth?
Yeah, it's like they don't teach us what we need to like live to survive,
Yeah.
because they want us to they want to fuck us over. That's how the
100%.
government makes money, from us getting fucked over by them. Like
I even thought, like, when I turned 18 and I could apply for a credit card, they gave me, because I had been working since I was 14, I had a steady paycheck.
Yeah.
They gave me $4,000,
Yeah,
and I was
same.
18 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know about credit.
yes.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
You think it took me less than 6 months to max my credit card out, and you think I have $4,000 to pay it off? I don't think so.
Yeah, like even like for my credit card, remember, like I was with RBC, like I think my credit card was at like 10 grand, I think. Like, and you know, if you switch to a line of credit, you can get 25,000, and it's
Oh.
a higher interest rate or lower. I can't remember, but like they made it sound so good. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, what do you know? Here's Ray, 30 grand in debt, had to go into a consumer proposal,
Right?
and couldn't have a credit card or anything
Before
for
you're
5
30.
years. Yeah.
Before your frontal lobe has developed.
Yeah.
Your frontal lobe doesn't develop until you're 25.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh no, like
Yeah.
here. The bank doesn't teach you.
No, they didn't. They didn't tell me anything
Yeah.
about it except for, oh, this is better. Like you should do this. Like
I had no idea what the fuck a credit score was.
right.
I was like, what?
Speaking of which, I just checked mine today. Mine is 777.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
imagine
yeah.
those good numbers.
So that felt good.
See, that is really good. I've got mine up. I'm at 682 now.
Oh yes.
And it's right, and it's just like, that's how you can tell we're in our 30s and we're getting fucking old. Here we are talking about our credit score. Oh my god. Oh, if 20-year-old us heard this, they would be like, no fucking
We'd shut
way.
this off right away. Like, fuck
Yeah.
these bitches.
Yeah.
we don't want to listen to this.
Yeah. Let's go party. But I even love that, because I'm at the age where I'm excited. You telling me that, I'm excited for you. I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because too, you know, we talk about being in debt young and doing consumer proposals. That's an achievement. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Building up your credit after pretty much hitting bottom is hard.
Yeah.
And here we are. Like,
It.
you get it.
Yeah.
It is just being, I think, with age, more responsible.
Yes.
And where mistakes are so key and important to growing up and where we are now. I think if we didn't make those mistakes, how would we learn? Because we didn't have anyone to teach us.
Yeah.
And that's maybe for us, that's how we learn, is like we just keep making mistakes.
Yeah, like I just finally got a credit card, like, 5 years later.
Yeah.
And like my max is 1,500, and I will not go
No.
any higher. Learn my lesson. So I guess
You're not going to put yourself in that position
yeah,
again.
fuck no, I will never be in debt like that ever
No.
again.
Nope, because they want you to.
Yeah.
They do it on purpose, right? Because they, like you said, they make it so tantalizing. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
here's $30,000.
All you see is dollar signs.
Yeah. Well, if only.
Holy
I know. I think I need to buy a lottery ticket on Tuesday, when like all the magic happens.
Oh yeah. Back to Tuesday. Sorry, we go off on
Maybe we go
tangents.
talk. So, I'm just gonna look up quickly. Here are some rules that they say need to be followed on the Lunar New Year to make sure that you're setting yourselves up for a good year.
So that's Tuesday the 17th.
The 17th. So 10 facts you should know. Oh, this isn't it. This is like, let's go to China. And I'm like, no. Actually, I don't know. I think China would be cool. Let's see. make sure to, this is me typing away, to do. I'm sure anyone who's active on TikTok, you guys probably all know, because TikTok has gone like full Chinese right now.
I'm not on TikTok, so.
That's like my guilty pleasure. So, traditions you should know. So a big one they're saying it's just super important that you set your year up with the right intentions. So whatever you are feeling or acting that day is the energy you take into that year. So if you have an argument or fight, you're going to be taking that angry energy into the year with you, and it's going to cause chaos and a lot of heat into your year. So you want to try and be calm and reflective and grateful, because that's going to set your year up. So again, really good intentions is really important. It was also saying, because it's the new moon in Aquarius, which is a solar eclipse, and we talked about this too. Aquarius is an air sign, not a water sign. Yeah. It represents community, togetherness, and a collective for a better future. So another big thing is don't wash your hair. Don't have a shower.
It's good to know, because I think I usually wash my hair on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, don't wash my hair.
Don't wash your hair. So you want to go in with lots of luck. The Chinese like to give out their red envelopes with cash in it. But if you wash your hair, you're washing all your luck away. Ooh. So you want to make sure you're not washing any of that away. And this fire sign says on the day is a really good day to move your body, because the fire sign for the fire horse is all about movement and reaching goals. So that day you don't want to be stagnant. You want to be active. Right. Yes, very cool. It says they recommend doing a deep clean or a declutter before you go in. Again, you just want to set your space you're in just a really clean way, or else again too, you got a pile of laundry and you have stacks of things that you've been putting off. It sets your year up to be exactly like that. Disastrous. Which I mean,
we don't want chaos again.
Oh God, I'm over it, you guys. No more. And I think too, I did pull up in our Moonology book, which we did last time, just the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius and kind of what that means.
Yes.
So this book already knew it. In this book, it says, note that the new moon in Aquarius heralds Chinese New Year.
Ooh.
So every year it always is.
Okay.
So it's always in a solar eclipse, which is cool. So 1, detach. Release and let go of attachment at this new moon. Aquarius is the most detached sign of all. People get confused about Aquarius because although it's the water bearer, it's an air sign, and as such, it tends to live a lot inside its own head. This has its drawbacks, of course, but overall, the place where we have Aquarius in our chart is where we can be pragmatic, as opposed to overly emotional and too led by feelings only. Sometimes logic is called for. Be true during this new moon, and ask yourself if you're giving yourself the space to be true, own unique self. Aquarius is a sign that doesn't care about convention as much as the rest of us. It actually makes sense that Valentine's Day falls in the Aquarius period, since people fall in love when they see someone's real self, weird bits and all. Connect. Be social this month. Aquarius is a funny sign in that it's almost better at relating at large groups of people than it is one-on-one. That's why it's such a humanitarian sign. So when the new moon in Aquarius takes place, it's a great time to check in with your friends and social circles. Aquarius has a real sense of people getting together for a common ideal, so seek out your tribe. Okay. Lots going on. And Aquarius is, I think, it's a weird sign because they're more reserved, which is weird because I don't feel like SK. He's an Aquarius. Is he? Or is it Pisces? Look at us.
I don't know.
He must be an Aquarius Pisces cusp because we're coming up into Pisces. So, Ray is a Leo. The new moon in Aquarius is her 7th house. So, this is what the book says for you, my darling.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so this is also known as your love zone. Your 7th house is your love zone. It's all about love and marriage, relationships, business partnerships, VIPs, friends and foes. What to expect. Issues related to relationships may come up, hopefully for sorting out. What to wish for. The best relationship you can have with all the people you know. You know what? That could even be a relationship with work, with studies, with your hobbies, with school. What to visualize. See yourself face to face and palm to palm with someone you love or are in conflict with. An idea to keep in mind. I am you and you are me and we are all one. Even though the 7th house is all about your most important relationships, use this month to contemplate the idea that underneath all the egos and differences, we are all one. We are all connected to all life everywhere. It's a month to clean up your relationships. Your beloved past, present, or potential is in focus at time of the new year. Now is the time to think about all your relationships. Okay, ritual. Send a love note to someone you love. Oh, I like that. I can't remember the last time I handwrote a letter. Things to do. Go through your old love letters and get rid of at least some of them. Ask your family about their ideas on how to make love work. Recommit to your partner. If you hurt a past lover, admit you were wrong and apologize to them. No, thank you. Make a list of qualities you look for in a partner. If you're already attached, play matchmaker for a friend. Interesting. Ooh. Your affirmations. I love you and I love me. I am easy to get along with. All of my relationships are harmonious. I am free of the past. My relationships are now resolving themselves.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
You're in the love house, Missy.
All right. Lucky number 7, too.
Yeah. I even like that, too, because it's just, it doesn't have to mean something is kind of going astray or wrong, but it could just mean strengthening and just revisiting or reconnecting or rebuilding. Because I look at you and, I mean, you and your hubby are, my mom and dad, like, you guys are awesome together. You guys been together a long time. You guys got a beautiful home. And you're always on this journey together, which I think is great and can be challenging at the same time, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been good, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were just talking about, like, how he's gone a lot, and we just, like, we're just over this job. So even him, he's taking online courses because he wants to get out of this job as well.
Yeah.
Like, we're both just over it. We're ready to, like, move on and, like, do something else. So, like, it's nice that we're both working towards something.
Good.
Yeah, we're both, like, growing together, I guess.
Yeah.
Good, so.
Even too, I don't know how they did it in the old day, but I don't know how people stick around at a job for 20 years.
Right?
Or do the same thing forever. I just feel like it's not built for us humans anymore at all.
Like, unless they love that job, I don't find many people who actually, like, love their job.
And even if you love your job, I feel like there's a point where it gets stagnant even.
Yeah, I guess.
Because there's a million things out there that your skills and that are in that same job field you could be doing.
Yeah.
I just, ugh. You know, when you just think about the rest of your life being in the same place doing the same thing, it just sounds horrible to me. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so the new moon solar eclipse is in my 12th house, also known as my secret zone.
Ooh.
It's all about your secret and most private self. What to expect. A period of a few weeks when you'll want to retreat from the world. What to wish for, inner peace. What to visualize. Yourself in a cosmic pink bubble in one with the universe. I like a pink bubble, but a pink hole.
And she sticks her tongue out.
Idea to keep in mind, it's okay to take time out to meditate and contemplate. It has been a year since the giver of life, the sun, was in your sign. By now you may feel as though you're running low on power. Use this month to process what has gone on in the past 12 months and what you want for the year ahead. When the sun crosses your ascendant and moves back into your first house next month. Messages. You know when you read astrology and it says something spooky like trust your dreams? That's what I'm saying here. When the new moon is in your 12th house, it's energizing the part of your chart that relates to dreams and to all things secret and spooky. The part of your chart being triggered affects the side of yourself that you don't tell others about. It's about your secret self, your shadow side, and your unconscious self. Trusting your dreams is a great idea now because the moon is in part of your chart. Can bring so much to the surface that's worth investigating. Because the part of your chart being triggered is also about all things spooky. Spooky dooky.
Spooky.
It's also a great time to get in touch with your spiritual side by doing things like yoga and meditation. If you don't understand what that means, sign up for meditation or yoga courses. This is the end of another cycle, so let's go on what isn't working from your life to make room. Hell yes.
So you having weird dreams or anything, or no?
Not. I should get a dream journal because I have a really hard time remembering my dreams. But I do feel like in my body, I was saying how I was feeling really burnt out.
Yeah.
And I think I'm coming into the end of that cycle and all that stuff. And my body's going through that reset and recharge. Because we're coming into my sign, like my birthday's coming up. The moon's going to be in Pisces next in my first house. I am a Pisces. So I think I've noticed like a pattern in my life where in the winter I do hit a lull, and I think we both kind of notice we do. Yeah. And then come the new year and springtime into summer, we kind of just get like reignited again. And I'm just like, I like feel that energy and that power really coming in, and I feel excited. Yes. It's going to be good. Yes. Yeah. Aww. Oh, I just feel great.
Me too.
Life has been good.
I love it.
Okay, my dear. Well, when we started this episode, we were talking about the eclipse, new moons, and all the cosmic timing of everything.
It now feels like astrology is more like a choice.
I do think, like, we have been making this choice, you know. We did talk a lot about the astrology and all that stuff kind of being in place, Ray, but we have to look, we made these decisions. We're the ones kind of feeling good about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, the universe is showing us signs, but we're the ones kind of putting the power to it.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, how, like, you decide how you want to feel.
Yeah, always.
You decide your emotions, your mood, and, like, I know sometimes it's tough, like, especially if you're having a shitty day, or, like, even if you're driving, you have road rage like me. It's like, getting mad at that person in front of you going slow or whatever, or whoever cut you off is not gonna do anything. It's just so gonna make you mad for no fucking reason.
Someone told me that when you feel a feeling, you actually only feel it for 30 seconds. And if that feeling lingers, it's because you're choosing for that feeling to resonate. Yes. So it's like that burst in traffic where you're mad and angry is only there briefly, but then you start going, and you carry that with you.
Yeah.
That's your nervous system. Your body is so goddamn interesting.
But yeah, we're not pretending that we have this all figured out, and you guys are probably like, oh, these bitches and their woo woo shit.
They're
But,
woo woo.
But like, even if it is woo woo shit, isn't it interesting? And like, isn't it funny how it like really like resonates? At least to me. Like,
It's so true. It's something you can relate to and maybe answer that question I feel like humans always have, but the why, that unknown, and it gives you kind of a guiding course to kind of help you move to where you're going.
yeah. Heck yeah.
Well,
Anything else you want to add?
no, I think we're good. I just love you so much, Ray.
I love you so much too.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.